Welcome to Recap King. In this video, we will explain the sequel of American Wrestler, The Wizard. This movie was released in 2019 titled American Fighter. In this gritty action tale, a young wrestler competes in the world of underground fighting to raise money for his ailing mother. But will he survive his next match? Let's find out in American Fighter. American Fighter begins by showing Ali Jahani, a high school wrestling champion who is now a student at a university in the United States. Ali lived in a campus dormitory with his roommate, Ryan, during his college education. One day, he received news that his mother was seriously ill. Therefore, his parents intended to leave Iran and follow him to the United States so that his mother could receive more intensive treatment. Ali and Ryan both joined the college wrestling team. However, the coach doesn't seem to like Ali's presence in the wrestling team because of his scholarship. The coach then asked him to prove his worth if he still wanted to stay in his college wrestling team. After school, Ali intends to pick up his parents at the airport, accompanied by a man named Pasha who is Hafiz's friend. Pasha and Ali chatted casually along the way. The man mentioned Christy, Ali's girlfriend in high school, but Ali said that they had broken up because of different campuses. Arriving at the airport, Ali and Pasha waited for Ali's parents to arrive at the hangar, but they never showed up. Finally, the flight crew got off and the pilot approached Ali to tell him about his parents who were forced to cancel their flight because of the incident that killed his father. In that incident, a group of people forced Ali's parents to get off the plane because the Iranian military had learned that they had secretly sent their son to the United States. After that, one of them shot his father in the head, killing him instantly. They then took Ali's mother hostage. Hearing the fateful incident, Ali suddenly became shocked and very devastated. Ali and Pasha finally left the airport with only a few suitcases belonging to his parents. They then went to the immigration office, hoping they could help his mother, who was still in Iran, to fly to the United States. However, a convoluted bureaucracy only complicates the situation. Moreover, the immigration authorities cannot guarantee the safety of his mother. Pasha tried to calm Ali by saying that he had an acquaintance who might help with his mother's problem. He then brought Ali to meet a man who is usually called Mr. V. After listening to Ali's narrative, Mr. V said that his mother could still be saved, but the process was quite difficult. Therefore, he charges a fee of $30,000 if he wants to save his mother. Suddenly, Ali was amazed when he found out how much money he had to spend to save his mother. He then begged Mr. V to provide fee waivers because he is just a student who has no income. However, Mr. V refuses Ali's request. Out of pity, he finally gave Ali a little leeway, namely Ali could repay the payment. Mr. V asked for an upfront payment of $15,000 and he was able to pay the remaining balance when his mother arrived in the United States safely. Having no other choice, Ali then agreed to the conditions put forward by Mr. V. Arriving at home, Ali then told Ryan the terrible incident that happened to his parents. The next day, Ali was trying to find a job to earn an income that he could later use to save his mother. However, because of Ali's status as a foreign citizen, no company wants to take the risk by hiring him. Never getting a job, Ali was finally forced to sell the jewelry in his mother's suitcase. Not only that, he then sold his only car. After all the money from the sale of these items was collected, it turned out that the amount had not yet reached $15,000 and there was still not much. So he had to rack his brains to find additional money. Somehow, what else? The next day, while Ali is training with the college wrestling team, the coach asks him to prove his worth by fighting against a student named Chet. Because Chet continues to insult him, Ali is annoyed and then beats him until the coach breaks them up. When Ali and Ryan are about to go home, Chet strikes again by hurling racist insults at Ali and challenging him to fight him. But then, a girl named Heidi appears who defends Ali and taunts Chet. Unwilling to be humiliated by a woman, Chet finally left there. Ryan and Heidi apparently know each other because she is a friend of Ryan's girlfriend, Becky. Ali then thanked Heidi for defending him. Heidi then ventured to ask Ali out on a Friday. Before Ali had time to give his answer, Ryan had already told Heidi that Ali would be happy to date her that day. After Heidi and her friends leave, Ali seems annoyed at Ryan because what he needs most right now is money, not dates. Since Ali sounded so frustrated that he really needed money, Ryan said he had a solution to help him get some extra money to save his mother. In the evening, Ryan takes Ali to an underground battle arena fronted by a man named McClellan. Here, Ryan used to be an underground fighter in that place, but he had left his life as a fighter and chose to focus more on his studies. Ali then told McClellan of the difficult situation he was going through. The man said that underground fighting was very different from the sport of wrestling that he was involved in. In underground fights, there are no rules or referees that regulate the course of the match. A fighter will be declared victorious if his opponent can't move at all or admit defeat. After hearing McClellan's explanation, Ollie agreed to register as an underground fighter because the man promised that he would get paid $600 if he came out victorious. McClellan then told Ollie to prepare himself because the first fight will take place next week. Not long after, the day came when Heidi asked Ollie out on a date. Because Ryan had already said that he would go on a date with Heidi, Ollie couldn't help but have to do it. While on a date, Heidi invites Ollie to go ice skating. She didn't seem awkward when she was near Ollie in the crowd. Heidi even looks very comfortable when helping Ollie, who has difficulty sliding on the ice. Long story short, it was time for Ollie to do his first underground battle. Accompanied by Ryan, he went to the battle arena determined by McClellan. In his first fight, Ollie will face a stout fighter. In the early minutes, Ollie looked difficult to withstand attacks from the fighter because he still had to adjust to a free fighting style. However, he then turned things around and managed to come out victorious. After giving Ollie the promised money, McClellan sends him to see Duke, treating wounded fighters. Duke, who had seen Ollie's ability in combat, then told him that he had great potential to become a great fighter. As time goes by, Ollie continues to fight for victory in underground battles to raise money to save his mother. At one point, Ollie was surprised by Ryan's appearance on the battlefield as a fighter. When Ollie asked him why he finally decided to fight again, Ryan only replied that he missed the fighting atmosphere when he was a fighter in McClellan's place. Not only that, Ryan apparently wants to help Ollie get money to save his mother. Hearing this, Ollie was touched because Ryan cared so much for him. After that, Ollie returned to see Duke to treat his wound. Again, Duke advised Ollie to train harder to become a great fighter. On the way home, Ollie asked Ryan about Duke. Ryan revealed that Duke was a great fighter in McClellan's place in the past, but because he was badly injured, he finally retired from the battle arena. Ollie and Ryan then practiced more and more until they continued to win. At one point, when Ollie was about to collect his payment, Duke overheard a conversation between Ollie and McClellan, in which Ollie told McClellan that he would use the money he won to pay for his mother's medical expenses. Not long after, Ollie then managed to collect $15,000 and immediately handed the money to Mr. V as the initial payment. Not to forget, he then left a message for his mother. Although he has not been able to pay it all off, Ollie is quite relieved because of the relief given by Mr. V and also a small donation of money from Ryan. Ollie was also very grateful to his friend for caring for him so much. One day, he approached Heidi on campus. Heidi then asked him to date again, and this time they will have a double date with Ryan and Becky. Without thinking, Ollie immediately agreed. In the evening, Ollie will face a tough fighter named Tank. Before the fight, Duke gives Ollie advice and tells him that Tank's weakness lies in his right shoulder. Although Ollie had difficulty taking down the mighty Tank at first, he managed to defeat him after following Duke's advice. Because Ollie continues to win, even defeat formidable fighters like Tank, McClellan then offers him to take part in high-level underground battles, where he will get a very large amount of money if he wins the fight. Ryan then warned Ollie not to accept McClellan's offer because the fight was much more dangerous and his chances of winning were small. Long story short, when Ollie and Ryan got ready to go on a date with Heidi and Becky, one of Mr. V came to their room and asked Ollie to meet Mr. V outside. Mr. V then informed Ollie that Iraq had carried out a large-scale attack and the situation in Iran had become very dangerous. Therefore, he suggested that his mother be rescued as soon as possible before the situation in Iran worsened. Mr. V then urged Ollie to pay off the payment so that his mother could be rescued immediately. Because he was increasingly desperate, Ollie was desperate to decide and accepted McClellan's offer to fight at a higher level. Without thinking, he went straight to McClellan so he could be registered for the high-level fight. But before that, McClellan asked Ollie for $7,500 as a registration fee, and if he succeeded in winning the fight, he would get a prize of $37,500. On the other hand, Heidi was very upset that Ollie didn't come to their date. She finally felt disappointed in Ollie. The next day, Ryan finds Ollie sprawled in bed from spending the night with McClellan drinking. Ollie then told Ryan that he was forced to accept McClellan's offer because the situation in Iran had become so dangerous that he had to get a lot of money to save his mother. Although Ryan asked him to withdraw from the fight, Ollie could not do so because he needed a lot of money and did not have much time. Long story short, Ollie immediately prepared the money that he would use to pay the registration fee. Before the match, he meets with Duke, who informs him that he has been framed by McClellan to enter a fight whose level is far above his ability. However, McClellan immediately dismissed all of Ollie's doubts by saying that he didn't need to think about Duke's words and asked him to stay focused so that he could win the fight and save his mother. After that, Ollie immediately gave the money to McClellan. Ollie will face Bass, a fighter who masters Muay Thai martial arts in this fight. Ollie seems overwhelmed against Bass because of his lack of fighting experience, and he also doesn't know any martial arts. Finally, Ollie had to accept defeat after receiving a crushing attack from Bass, who immediately knocked him down without any effort. Furious at McClellan for deliberately trapping Ollie, Ryan then tries to attack him, but McClellan then ordered his henchmen to beat Ryan to death. Shortly after, Duke came to the rescue of Ryan and Ollie. Because his injuries were so severe, Ryan was immediately rushed to the hospital. After learning that Ryan was seriously injured defending himself, Ollie immediately rushed to the hospital to visit his best friend. Ollie apologizes to Ryan and admits all his mistakes. He met Heidi on his way home from the hospital. Heidi vented her frustration on Ollie because she was already too disappointed in him. Ollie feels that his life has been ruined because he was framed by McClellan, then recklessly decides to kill him and get all his money back. He steals a shotgun and rushes over to McClellan's. However, in the middle of the journey, Duke blocked Ollie, who already knew his intentions. Duke then advised Ollie with wise words and asked him not to waste his life by doing reckless deeds that he will regret for the rest of his life. He then invites Ollie to his house. The next day, Duke reveals to Ollie that he is a former fighter who was also framed by McClellan, just like him. Since then, his life has fallen apart and he can't return to the battlefield. Ollie then begged Duke to let him train him to become a formidable fighter and save his mother. Duke immediately agreed to help him because he also wanted to avenge McClellan's actions that had set him up. Day after day, Ollie passed by practicing very hard. Not only training will make Ollie physically tougher, Duke also trains him with some deadly locking techniques because of his background as a wrestler. A few days later, Duke comes to McClellan to challenge Bass to a fight with Ollie. Duke is even willing to pour $10,000 just so McClellan is willing to grant his wish. Because Duke offered enough money, McClellan accepted the challenge. On the other hand, Ollie gets a call from Mr. V, who tells him that his mother is now safe. However, Mr. V urged him to pay off the payment immediately because his mother's illness worsened. Before the match, Ollie met Heidi on campus and intended to apologize. Unexpectedly, Heidi turned out to have forgiven Ollie after knowing the difficult situation he faced, which was told by Ryan. They finally made up. Long story short, it was time for Ollie's fight against Bass. Heidi and Ryan even came to the arena to cheer on Ollie. In this fight, Ollie could launch an attack on Bass, although he wasn't fully able to take the man down. When Bass again knocked Ollie down with ease, he suddenly remembered his seriously ill mother. The thought of his mother encouraging him suddenly made Ollie rise again. By exerting all his strength, Ollie finally defeated Bass with the deadly locking technique taught by Duke. The film ends by showing Ollie, who is waiting for his mother to arrive at the airport. Not long after, his mother was seen getting off the plane and the two immediately hugged each other tightly to release each other's longing after being apart for so long. The film ends.